Alright, so I've been a fan of Sony cameras and used Sony cameras for video for a long time. I started out with an a6300, then an a7 III, then an a7S III, and now the FX3 and FX30 combo that I use all the time for my own work, and when we do bigger jobs, I'll hire an FX6. However, there's one thing that Sony hasn't done particularly well over the years, and that is color science. With the older ones like the a7 III and the a7S III, they still had that kind of green tinge to the skin. And then with the things like the a7S III, the color science changed, and Sony really upped their game with that, and it looks way more pleasing. But is it as pleasing as Canon? It's not. It's still always a bone of contention. But I recently found out that I think Sony have maybe added a little fix for this silently in the background without announcing it to anybody. In fact, I couldn't find any information on this apart from a few small videos on the internet. Right, so I was scrolling the internet the other day and I saw a short from a guy, and I'm gonna butcher his name now, Sidney Digonez? Sorry, Sidney, if I'm butchering your surname. I'll link his short down below and you can have a look at that one as well. But it basically, the long and short of it is that Sony has brought out a new color space to be used with S-Log3. I have been religiously using S-Log3 with S-Log3.Cine color space, and it has been great. It works perfectly, but this new 709 scene, which you can use still by using your log profile, your S-Log3, but changing the color space to 709 scene, seems to give much better results, or is supposedly going to give better results and better, more Canon-like skin tones, which are the skin tones which everybody raves about. So I am interested. This has piqued my interest. I want to know, is it going to be any good? Is it something I would like to switch to, or should I just stick with, S-Log3.Cine? I am going to go out today. We're going to get a few shots and just have a unprofessional colorist testing and see what I think. See if it even comes across on YouTube. So let's go have a look.
A few moments later.
All right, so we've already hit a big bone of contention for me, and that is the fact that I cannot use this in Cine EI mode. I can only use S-Log3.Cine. This is annoying because I only want to use the Cine EI mode. Like, why would I need to use any other ISO apart from the base ISOs? I want to get the cleanest and the best footage. So for me, I like having it in Cine EI mode, where I can just have it set to S-Log3 with S-Log3.Cine color space, and then I can just literally click the ISO button on the side and it will jump between either the upper or lower base ISOs, and then, if it's over or underexposed, I will either add or take away light with either a variable ND filter or adding lights, kind of like I have here. I have a light to one side. I don't want to have to go back to the picture profile picking mode. I like having Cine EI, and this could be a problem, but who knows? If it is that mind-blowing, if it is that fantastic new color space, maybe I'll be persuaded. Let's see. Go out and get some footage.
Okay, so honestly, like I said, I'm not a professional colorist, but I don't see a huge amount of difference. When you see them separately, it's almost indistinguishable, and when you see them side by side, you can see that there are just ever so subtle differences. All these shots were overexposed by 1.7 stops, and then color space converted in DaVinci Resolve. Honestly, I don't know about you guys, but I still prefer the look of S-Log3 with the S-Log3.Cine color space. Let me know in the comments what you think.
Alrighty, so there you go. What did you think? Is it something that you guys would use? For me personally, I think I still prefer to use S-Log3.Cine simply because I can use it in Cine EI mode, and I only want to stick to my base ISOs. I only want to go between the 800 and the 12,800, and then I'll either add light or take it away with an ND, variable ND filter. So for me, just having that button on the side there where I can flick between the two base ISOs is the best. I love Cine EI mode, and the fact, as soon as I knew this was honestly not available in Cine EI mode, it kind of almost instantly killed it for me. What do you guys think? Is it something you're going to use? Hit me up in the comments down below as always, and until next time guys, peace.